Oh, chicken. Hello, hello, hello. I'm really sorry, but I just come back from the shop. Got some chicken crisps and I'm really hungry. Now I thought I'd go through with you my DVD collection in here. This is definitely not all of my DVD collection. I have millions and millions of DVDs. I just thought I'd just show you what's in my room for now. So, first one I thought I'd start with is the one I watched last night. And it was amazing. I love films with happy endings. I don't want to ruin it for you. I'll stop. This is the film that I watched last night. The Equalizer. The old man in it, that's like the main character. He's like killing people and like doing like good. But he's so innocent with it all. And he's so cool. Oh, it's Denzel Washington. Who actually sounds like Morgan Freeman in half of the film. And he looks sometimes like Vin Diesel. It's a really good film though. Then, one I didn't watch that long ago, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I watched this one before I watched the Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Is that the one before? Yeah, I watched this one first before the second one. And then the second one just happened to be on TV like the day after I watched this one. I think that's the best way of watching it, because rather than knowing all the background with all the monkeys and everything and understanding all of them and where they came from and everything, and then watching this, I watched this, then to go back and like Caesar, the main like monkey in it, then to be like, that's why he does that, and that's why he likes humans and stuff like that. Then to work it out that way, I preferred it that way. So I would watch it the other way around probably, non-stop. But Liam Neeson, so he's in non-stop. I've also got Tombstones, but I haven't watched this one yet. And Liam Neeson's in this. He's obviously in Taken, Taken 1, Taken 2, Taken 3. And I swear they're all kind of the same storylines now. It's always him against time to stop a criminal doing something. But Non-Stop was quite clever. But if you're the type of person that you're getting bored of Liam Neeson films being the same, then maybe not. But it's cool. Divergent. It's a total musty, stylish and thrilling. It is a good film. I kind of wanted to be her. So there's loads of bits in it where like they're doing tests and stuff and it's like really scary things, like in small spaces and things, and you're like, oh. A thrilling action adventure film set in a world where people are divided into distinct factions based on human virtues. Divergent is based on the best-selling book by Veronica Roth. The Divergents are like the badasses that like aren't scared of anything and like thrive on danger and stuff like that. And she is one, and she goes through all these like crazy stories and stuff, which makes me really jealous. But I'd probably die in the situations anyway. Elysium. I think this is such a clever film. One thing that always really scares me, it's probably never going to happen to me, but really scares me, is radiation poisoning. I think he gets radiation poisoning and then he gets like this machine thing put on him because there's like, the Earth is ruined, completely ruined, and all the poor people still live on Earth. And if you live in like this new like massive spaceship called Elysium, they've got these machines that will like cure anything in seconds. So he needs to get himself up there because he's only got like 30 days or something before he's gonna die. So he's like got this machine thing attached to him and he becomes like really like determined that he's gonna go up there. It's actually really cool. And also I really want to have like that in the future, like in my lifetime, but with me on it. Get a cold. I know it sounds silly because the machine's obviously aimed at things like cancer and stuff like that, but how good would it also be if you get like a cold and you're like, oh, I'm getting the sniffles, and then you're going to sit in this machine and it's like, gone. Oh, I've also got Smoking Aces, which I haven't watched yet. Django. Oh, I thought it was going to be like a proper old western film, it makes it look like it. It's not. It's like a cool, like modern version of it, and he kind of reminds me of Snoop Dogg and his little matey boy that he travels around with all the time. It's really cool. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio. I've heard rumours of, there's a bit in it where I've heard rumours where there's a bit in it where Leonardo DiCaprio cuts his hand and he's got blood all over his hand, and it's a rumour that it wasn't meant to happen. That's actually his real blood. And I was like, wow, like real good on him for carrying on in that script, even though his hands like cut to pieces. And then I watched the film, and if that is his real blood, he puts his hand on this woman's face and like rubs his hand on this woman's face. That's disgusting. Left the best film till last. Best film ever. This is the end. It has all the most amazing, funniest people in. It's got Jonah Hill, amazingly funny. It's got Seth Rogen, amazingly funny. It's got like a million other people that are really funny, but I don't know their name. And it's got Emma Watson in it from Harry Potter and stuff. James Franco, Jonah Hill, Seth Rogen. Don't know. And it's got Rihanna in it. It's got a million and one famous people in it that are like famous for being funny. It's just such a good film. If you're gonna go watch any of these films that I've shown you, you need to go watch this at the end. They're playing themselves in the film, so Seth Rogen is playing Seth Rogen, and they make some of themselves look like such dicks, like the way, like, what's his name? Jonah Hill? That one. The way he acts in the film is so, like, he becomes like a massive wetty. It's really funny. You need to watch this. Best film of my life. It's like, also, it's to do with like the apocalypse and it's like the end of the world, but they take like the Christian view of it, and it's like, you know, like Judgment Day and all like the devil and stuff comes out of the ground, and if you haven't been, as they do it, you haven't been zapped up in the air to go to heaven, then you're left there. So they're like trying to find a way to get themselves zapped up. Which, if you think about it, like if you've heard that story and like you've heard the storyline, you'd be like, sounds crap. It's one of the best films I have ever watched. Recommend it. And that's my little film pile. And now I've got them all out, and now I've got to put them all back. So I'm gonna go. And I need to sneeze really bad. That looks like a can of Coke, or like a glass of Coke. It's not. It's a. I need to sneeze again. And it looks like a can. No. A bottle. No. A glass of Coke. It's not. It's a little candle that I got from Tesco's. That's like a little light up candle. It's in one of my favourites videos. Can't remember which one though. And it lights up, which is amazing. So please follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and like and subscribe and do all that shebang, and it'll make me really happy. So it means you've got to do it, because who doesn't want someone to be happy? If you don't want me to be happy, then that's just really mean. You want me to be happy, so, you know, follow, like, subscribe. Bye! Massive boobs and tiny waists and massive bums, looking like incredible, and being slags. I don't want to look at that.